Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm your host, the Gray Haired Gamer, and today we're on our new set schedule. It'll be 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Should be daily, and we're going to stick to this new schedule so we can hopefully get a few more viewers in here. The problem I was having was that I'm 6 hours time difference from Eastern Standard Time, so it was a little touchy there getting all the kinks worked out. But now we're on the new schedule. We're going to be doing our Conan Exiles and other games at noon Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be doing our Hunter Call of the Wild videos at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to be sticking to that schedule. So we're back here. I'm the Gray Haired Gamer, your host. This is Gunner the Wonder Dog, and we are back here in beautiful Rancho del Arroyo, and we're going to continue our Great One grind. Now, a little recap. We went to the southern area yesterday, and we took the bow with us, the compound bow, and we ended up making a loop and actually hunted both the north and the southern parts of that map. So you can see we still got a little bit of hunting pressure there, so we are not going to go back there today. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go up and hunt this northern tree stand on the lake just to the east. And we did change up our loadout a little bit today. That we were having a little bit of problem with some of the longer shots with the bow. Just being no magnification, it was a very, very small sight picture. So today we made one modification, and we are packing the crossbow with a 1 to 5 power scope. So this should definitely take care of our longer shots. Now we do have different ranges on this compared to the bow. That now short range is 10 meters, medium range is 30 meters, and long range is 50 meters. But we do have 3 sights. Now when we aim at that top one, that's going to be for our 0. So in this case, long range is 50 meters. The middle one should be at about 55 meters, and the bottom one, if we use that to aim, you can see we have to aim a little bit higher, should get us to 60 meters, which will be the same as range as our bow. And we have in chat Mr. Hippo the Hippo official saying hello, hello, hello. Well, hello to you, sir. I hope you're having a good day. I see you found us. We're on the new schedule now. One that we're going to stick to. So we're ready to go kill some bucks. And like I just said, we made one little switch out here from the compound bow. We're going to try the crossbow. Now there are pros and there are cons to the crossbow. The one big pro being we have a scope now. The big con is basically with the reload speed. This is very, very slow. Slower than the rifle, slower than the compound bow. So basically we're only going to get one shot before we spook everything. So we're going to try it out today. Like I said, we're going to jump over to this hunting outpost, and then we're going to have to beat feet up the road, and we're going to get up here in our tree stand and try our luck. So let's go ahead and jump on over there. And we have in chat, Mr. Hippo says, it's been a few days since I could make a stream. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I didn't realize just how big of a time difference there was between where I am in the United States. It is actually 9 o'clock at night here now, and it is only noon on the east coast of the U.S. Gunner pushing us, hey buddy, he wants to go hunting. So we tried to modify our schedule a little bit So instead of broadcasting at like 11 in the morning or noon, we're now a little more towards the afternoon. And we hope it works out. It's 3:05 right now. Yeah, so yeah, 6 hours. There's 6 hours difference between where you are and where I am. So hopefully this new time will work a little better. But if it doesn't, we're always up to adapt and modify things. But yeah, we're going to do like our Conan Exile stream and other game streams. Let's see, would be noon Eastern Standard Time and 9 o'clock, well, 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time for our hunter. Been really busy with school. Oh, I can understand that. And that's not a problem. They said you can always, if you can't catch us live, you can catch the replays on Twitch, and now we have all of the bugs worked out with our YouTube channel. We have the link on our Twitch page, and we've been working really hard at getting all our past episodes up on there, and as well the current episodes. We had some issues with Twitch. That they were linked to my old YouTube account, and I was having problems linking to the new YouTube account, but customer service tech support at Twitch was really awesome. I give it up to them. They got back to me very, very quickly and got my problem solved in like one day, basically. So now we're able to take, as soon as we're done live streaming, and publish to Twitch and to YouTube very, very quickly. Mr. Hippa says he lurks. Okay, that's cool. Feel free to make comments. I'll try to keep glancing my eyes back and forth here to the chat. And we totally forgot to reset our time. What a noob mistake I made. But yeah, we made some big changes to Twitch. We got our schedule up, and we got us our loading screen now. We got everything linked up back to the new YouTube channel. Yeah, we made a lot of progress today. Now we just got to get our great one. Okay, we're going to go... Now this one is a little bit further for us to run. So we are going to give us like 25 minutes of game time to get up there. Alright, now we can head out. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with the bow. Like I said, just from some of the shots we were trying to make from the stand, if they are at any distance at all, it becomes a very, very tough shot, because the normal bow, you have no magnification. So you literally have to be within like 20-30 meters to make an effective shot. So that makes it a lot more effective on the ground and a lot less effective from a stand, from a tripod. So we're going to switch it out today. Try the crossbow, which will also get us points, experience in our archery, so we can still keep unlocking different arrows and accessories there. And as well, we will get that reduced hunting pressure when we're standing on the ground, and the big hunting pressure reduction when we're using the compound bow, or the crossbow rather, in a stand. Like I said, the big drawback is going to be that reload speed. And it's quite a bit different. It's definitely slower than the compound bow. and I think it's even slower than like single shot rifles, like the 7mm. You take one shot and you have to reload. This one I think is even slower because it's not just cracking open the breech and popping a new shell in. You have to, get the winder. You have to wait like a second or so for it to wind and recock the bow itself, and then you have to knock a new arrow. We may try to set up our inventory that we can carry the 3 weapons, carry the M1, carry the bow, and then carry the crossbow. But we'll see how it goes. Well, that's one beautiful thing about this game is you can constantly be switching your loadouts, switching your weapons around for what works best, or just whatever you feel like that day. If you want to be out on the ground, stalking around, trying to sneak in close, you can take that compound bow. If you want to be sitting up in the stand, you can take the M1 or one of your other rifles, and then you can you can take the crossbow, you can take the shotgun. It just offers you so much more possibility. I still remember some of the older, more primitive, earlier generation hunting games where, you were allowed like one weapon, and that was basically it. You could switch weapons, but you couldn't carry multiple weapons. They definitely did not have the variety that this one has, that this game has. The weapons, the ammunition, and especially all the maps. And this is like, I'm still geeking out about it a bit that, this game has so many different maps, so many different areas to hunt, and each one has a totally different feel, has totally different terrain. I mean, they're all beautiful terrain, but each one has their own distinct feel and story, and I'm loving it. Okay, how are we doing here? We're getting in there, 600 meters. We'll continue on up the road. Now we should probably see, every time we come up here to hunt this, we always see a group of mule deer running across the road up here. So we'll see if that's consistent today as well. That is one hunt yet we have to complete. We've taken 2 attempts now. Is to go hunt down our elusive albino mule deer female. Said we really lucked out when we got the buck, the albino buck mule. And like I said, then 2 minutes later we saw the female come running past us in a group. Let's see, how are we on the map? Okay, we can start cutting off here. But yeah, those mule deer, they usually cross right down by that yellow sign. We'll see them crossing. But we're going to cut off here and get into our stand. Now we have been finally recouping our money. When we did that big reset, oh my goodness, did it suck the cash out of us. We're finally recouping that. We even bought a little bit of ammunition, some more arrows, some more 30-06 shells, and a couple more bolts here for the crossbow, and we are now still at 18,200. So that's a big difference from when we did our big reset and only had $1,700 left. We still have quite a bit to go to get our next toy that we want, and that's going to be the 338. The first of our big bore weapons, first of our class 7 to 9 weapons, rifles, and I've been pretty itching to get my hands on that so that we can go hunt some of the big critters on the maps. So we can take a break here from our whitetail grind every now and then and go jump over to like Silver Ridge Peaks and hunt the big bison. We can jump to Virunga to hunt the big water buffalo and lions. We might even go back to Layton. That was where we started off this whole great adventure, and put on a moose rampage. That the story behind that was pretty funny. We were running around as a brand newbie player. All we had was our little tiny 243, and we were just itching to find some deer, blacktail, whitetail. We didn't care, and all we kept finding were these frickin' moose everywhere, and we were not able to effectively kill them. So we just started shooting them just to get them out of the way, get them away from us. But yeah, they screwed us on so many hunts trying to get deer that we may go back there and just put on a slaughter of just nothing but moose with a big bore gun. Alright, so we're almost to our tree stand here. Where is it? Right here. We'll get Gunner settled in. We'll jump up there. We'll have a look around. Come on, buddy. Let's see if we can get you stepped on today. Put him right at the base of the tree here. Okay, let's climb on up here. And right on time, we got whitetail. And oh, that sounds like a buck too. And we got turkey coming through. Let's check our time. 8:04. Okay, good deal. Now, like I said, with our crossbow, it does have different zeros. The long range now is 50 meters. Short range is 30, or medium range is 30 meters, and short range is 10 meters. So let's have a little look around with our binoculars and see what kind of range that would be. So right at that tree is 50 meters, 47 meters. So that'd be all right along here. We're right at 55 meters right to the shore. And we've been seeing a lot of deer coming through there. Oh, we can make some nice shots up over the hill here a bit. Yeah, I think if the deer keep behaving the way they have been, we should have a couple opportunities to try out the crossbow there today. And there's another deer. That sounds, yeah, that's a doe. Now we still are packing our doe bleak call. And also we made the one change there. We got the Snort Wheeze call. It's not quite as effective, but it has a longer range. And it's 50 more meters of effective range than the doe bleak call. So let's try it. Try it and see if we get any response, get anything coming in. Now it is a little bit early yet before the drink time starts. But you never know. Like I said, we have had deer in some of these areas show up as much as like half hour before the zone started. They'd start wandering in. What do we got right there? That looks like deer scat right there. Fortunately, without climbing down and examining it, we can't tell how old it is. Now we're carrying a bow. Well, the crossbow at least, like we said with the compound bow, we're not locked in to sitting in these stands anymore. When we were using just rifles, we were kind of locked in and had to use a structure to get that reduced hunting pressure. Otherwise, if we took 2 or 3 deer out in one area, we would have to stop or risk blowing out our zones. But with the crossbow, with the compound bow, we can get down on the ground and still have that reduced hunting pressure. So we do have this one lone whitetail drink zone out here on this little peninsula that we haven't really been able to figure out how to set up the hunt with a structure. But if we do well with the compound bow, with the crossbow, now we can get down here. We don't have to set up a structure down here. We can go in there and hunt that on foot and use our stealth, use our sneaking around, and that'll open up another area for us to hunt. Now, we've had deer come in. Well, a lot of them come in on the hill, down off the hill here from behind us. But we've also seen them come in through this section of woods down here. And as well, we've had some come up from the zones we have further down the shore, down to the south. We have seen later in the drink zone that some of them will wander up through. But basically those 3 places, and like I said, the shoreline is usually later. Early morning or early in the drink zone, we should see them coming down over the hillside here, or we won't necessarily see them, but coming down through these trees here. Okay, 8:24. And we should have something coming in here. It's been a few days since we've hunted this. Obviously, we don't have any hunting pressure here. We've done a few resets, not like we did with our big reset back to back to back, but we have done our normal routine and reset the time, go hunt area 1, reset the time, go hunt area 2. So we have had a couple resets in here since we last hunted. If nothing else, we should still get some doe wandering in. And as we said before, we know that shooting doe... Oh, there's a turkey. And there's footsteps coming. I hear a deer too. We know shooting the doe doesn't help with our Great One grind. But since we reset our... Yep, there we go. Hello. And are you gonna spook? Yep, they came too close to Gunner. Are you both gonna spook? There was a second one there. Yeah, it looks like they are both gonna spook. Gunner, buddy, no matter where we put you, these damn deer want to come down and step on you. What's up with that? Yeah. But yeah, we reset our career when we started this stream, and we are not back to level 60 yet. Oh, there's a buck right there. 50 meters. Okay, there's a prime shot for our crossbow. We just got to get him to hold still. And as soon as we pull up the bow, he walks away. Yeah, I know. He's right in behind this tree here, and he's not really looking to come out, it looks like. But yeah, we're not back to level 60 yet. So we need all the experience and as well all the money we can lay our hands on. So if that means popping a few dough, you know, so be it. Let's see if we can get him to come back in here, that buck. Let's try the Snort Wheeze. That is supposed to simulate the sound of a buck. So it may be a little more effective, being that we're trying to use it on another buck. Okay, we're not seeing that one. He was just a little fella anyhow. But that's what we were hoping for. There's some more wandering their way in here. And don't be afraid to use combination. Like if you have multiple calls like this that work, see there, you're going to come right back down here again. Boom. Lethal. You see that long reload? That is definitely longer than like even your single shot rifles. Now we did spook. What do we spook up there? That's a doe. And that might be that buck that was with her. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice looking buck too, buddy. I hope you come back. And it does make a little more noise than the compound, or yeah, the compound bow. I'm guessing it's probably still going to be a little less even noise than even our air rifle, but it should be pretty similar. Yeah, I see you're still hanging out up there. We'll give them a minute, and then we'll make our call again. And meantime, we'll scan our sector here. Yeah, nothing yet from the south, but we weren't expecting anything to come from the south. Wait, what? I thought I saw something there. Okay, we're hearing footsteps right there. Turkey. Little tier 1 Jake. And it sounds like our deer are coming back down in here somewhere. I'm hearing footsteps. I'm hearing a couple sets of footsteps. One down here. Right there. You're a little doe. Okay, I'd rather shoot a buck. That's a little doe. But, you know, if you're just going to stand right there, okay. I mean, you can see this thing is downright lethal, man. It has such a huge draw weight. Our compound bow had a draw weight of 60 pounds. This thing has a draw weight of 165 pounds. That's our little buck there again, that little rack. But there was another one we spotted up here with a big old rack. We're hoping he comes back in. But if they keep coming in like this, we'll keep piling them up right at our feet. It'll definitely make tracking nice and easy. So that's something moving right there, yeah. Yeah, there's our two little doe coming back in again. They have a buck with them. That looks like a third doe. There's that buck. That's the one we want. That's the one we want. Come on in here, buddy. Plenty of food, plenty of water down here. Come on down. Have a drink. We got a couple more moving over here. Doe. I know that's a medium-sized buck. But we want to pop this big boy right there. And is he going to stop somewhere? Dead buck. So I think our theory using the crossbow out of the stand here is definitely paying off. Now if we look, we got 3 kills and we barely have any hunting pressure at all. See, now we're taking maximum advantage of that pressure reduction by using an archery and being in the stand, in a structure. And that buck there, that little one, he's hidden. And that is too far for our crossbow. But we ought to be able to take a lot more out of here with this system because keeping that hunting pressure low will keep them coming back into this area again and again. Well, there we have a couple. Looks like a couple doe. Those might have been the ones that ran through up here a few minutes ago, circling back up. Yeah, that buck is hidden right behind that doe. It looks like is that a doe? Yeah, there's another no, that's a buck there too. Oh, there's a second buck. Or a third buck even. Okay, let him come on up here a little bit. If he gets to like 50, 60 meters, we can take him. He's got his little doe there with him. And he's going to drink right behind. Nope, he is going to move on out here. Okay, since he is a little bit further away, we want to use this, we'll try this medium shot. Boom, he's down, but it's not an instant kill. I think we may need to go jump over to Te Arawanda here one day soon. They have that wonderful archery range with the 3D targets and just really play around with the sights and see what kind of range we can really get out of this thing. It's nice they have the one shooting range on Hirschfelden with the paper targets, which is great for your rifles, pistols, shotguns. But on Te Arawana in New Zealand, they have this great one for archery with the 3D targets, and they're at much closer ranges. And as well, they give you a like a hunting stand, so you can simulate like we are being up high. And in both of them, the big bonus is it doesn't use any ammunition. You can sit there for hours and just fire off thousands of rounds, and it won't cost you 1 penny. We haven't really talked about the shooting ranges too much. I think I did mention them in passing. We haven't gone over there to them yet. But when we do the specific new player guide, we're definitely going to go to both of them and check them out and talk about ballistics and whatnot. Okay, you guys all want to sit right there, huh? Okay, that's cool. Because you're not going to sit there for long. Oh, we got the wrong scope. We have the long range, the high-powered scope on, and that is going to be just too much. We want the Hyperion. Okay. Oh, that was a miss. That was a big miss. I jumped it. I jumped the gun. No pun intended. But yeah, that got them out of that area. So now when they come back, they may switch over to a different spot a little closer to drink. Did we put hunting pressure there? Yes, we did. So we dropped that one. Can't quite see him. He could be in the shrubs right there. But we got the hunting pressure says he's down. You can see the crossbow is a bit heavier than the compound bow, so you do get a bit more wobble. We do have a couple perks now that have helped out with that. The steady hands and actually I think it was a shotgun. No, it wasn't a shotgun perk. We got one rifle perk and one archery perk that helps with wobble on all our weapons. So that's always one thing you want to be checking out and reading very carefully when you spend your skill points and your perk points, that it's always a bonus when they work for all weapons. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 dead. We got dead buck down here and a dead buck up here, so that's 5 so far. 9:19. Yeah, we still have like 2 full game hours. 2 full hours of game time yet left in this drink zone. And the more we can take with that crossbow, the less hunting pressure we're going to have, the more likely they're going to want to come back into this area. Okay, they've had a minute or two there after we blasted at them with the 30-06 and scared the living shit out of them. Now they've had a minute or two to calm down, and they should respond to the call and come back. So they were all huddled up down there along the shore. But it was a good sign. If they ran up this way, if they come back the same way, they may be more likely to drink here a lot closer to us. They may not go back down to that section down there. And we'll go ahead and give a shot on our Snort Wheeze Caller 2. I'm really hoping we get some good levels and get some good experience here, because I would love to get that grunt caller. But we have to be, I believe it's level 34, and well, we're slowly climbing up there. We're up to level 19, but I think you have to be like level 34 or 35, something like that, to unlock that. So we're not quite there yet. Okay, so those guys were here, and they ran up past us this way. They could come back down here. They may. It's awful far for them to go all the way down to that zone. This one's much closer, and they usually do try to go back to the closest one. We'll hang out here a little bit more. If we don't see anything else come out or hear anything walking down, like I said, we're not chained to these stands anymore. Now we have archery. We can jump down and go walk around and look for them. And we'll still get that reduced hunting pressure as if we were using a gun, you know, up here in one of our structures. So the only problem with our spot right here is right in here. We have this very, very low visibility because of the trees. But everything else is not too bad. We can shoot down into those trees. Obviously, we have this nice open area right in front of us. We just proved that we can shoot down into these trees to the south of us. So all in all, it is not a bad spot. Wow, we really must have spooked them if they're not back here yet. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to jump down, gather up our corpses so we don't forget where they're all at. I mean, obviously 3 of them are pretty easy, but we do have one down here, and we have one up in the trees up here somewhere. So let's do that, and then hopefully by the time we're done with that, they'll be back. Okay, come on, Gunner. Yeah, piling them right up. Let's see how we did. Flesh, right lung, heart, liver. Boom. Yeah, right there they start coming back. Alright, let's get back up in our stand here. Where's this one? We'll grab this one up here quick too. Flesh and heart. Boom. Okay, now we do have to, as soon as we step down out of that stand, we have to be aware of our scent again. So we are going to use a little bit of our scent blocker. I think we are going to continue to sneak around down here. We just heard that one make a warning call. We're not hearing footsteps. We're not seeing multiple deer come in. Yeah, that one's a doe making a warning call again. Okay, let's gather this one up. This is our buck. Oh, he's not too bad. Yeah, we shot him from backwards angle. He may be a bronze, maybe a silver. He is a silver. Flesh, stomach, liver, and right lung. Man, look at that penetration with that compound bow. That thing almost came out the other side. Wow. So that is a big difference from using our air rifle using our bow, compound bow. And like I said, it's at draw weight. 60-pound draw on a compound bow, 165 pounds on our crossbow. There we go. There's some. And there's Gunner. Hey, sit down, Gunner. We're going to take cover in this little Charlie Brown looking Christmas tree here. And, oh, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 75 meters. Oh, man. All right, let's try just for shits and giggles because we want to stir them up. We don't want them getting too comfortable down here drinking. We're going to go to our top. And we missed him. So we obviously needed to go higher than that. But that'll at least spook them out of that zone where we can't see them. We want them up here where we can get shots on them from our stand. Oh yeah, they're going to growl and make all kind of noises at us here now. Okay, here's number 4. This is our second buck. This was just a little fella. So he's maybe a bronze. No, he was a silver with that little tiny rack. And we did get him in the neck, which does count as a vital organ, the spine. The spinal column does count. And that was the one we did take that one with the M1. And we still have one more laying up in here somewhere. We shot him with the crossbow and he ran off up that way. So we may have to have Gunner just track him real quick. He'll knock that out in a very short time. Yeah, we did discover they have, the Whitetail do have a feeding zone close by. But that time should already be done. They're definitely into their drink time now. There we go. There's... Oh! Listen to that. My goodness. Right there you are, son of a bitch. Okay. That's 30 meters. Come on, turn your head. Turn around here. Come on, turn back around. Look, there's a couple of them in there. They're just all in a mass. Ah, look at you, son of a bitch. You're definitely a gold. Ah, I forgot that I didn't reload. I had to shoot the little one, the smaller one, because the bigger one was in behind him. That's alright. Keep them stirred up. Keep them moving around. We'll get them. We'll get them. So that was like number 6. We do want to find this one that's down here somewhere. We just know he ran off. Oh, you are tracking blood. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let's get the hunter nade out here. And, oh, you tracked the one we just killed. Okay. We knew where that one was, Gunner. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there they are up on the hill there. Oh, and there's some further up that way as well. Yeah, this should be the eating zone right here. Yeah, this is that eating zone we discovered a couple days ago. And that's a bronze. Yeah, they're sitting up on the hill. They know we're here. Huh, 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 huh. Oh, I know. There's the one we want right there. Quit pushing me, Gunner. And there's another nice buck right in behind that one. Man, yeah, now we're finding bucks freaking everywhere up in here. That's great. The last time we were here, man, we shot a bunch of doe. I had a hard time finding bucks, but man, now it seems like they have definitely respawned. What's up here making noise? Can't see anything yet. So this is number 7. And then we still have to track the one that ran off along the shoreline. Oh, that's a nice buck. That's a silver, possibly a gold, just by looking at the rack. Silver. Yeah, straight through the chest. Flesh, left lung, liver, stomach, and intestines. That went 3/4 of the way through. Man, any more strength, that arrow would have come out his asshole. Like, wow. It's such a big difference from the bow, from the air rifle. You know, if we were more than 30 meters away, we were only getting single lung shots. Fuck you, bitch. And now we're just dropping everything, like, in their tracks. So this is what, number 7 or number 8? I know it was a doe, but we need some money. We're only halfway to unlocking that 338, going after some really big game. But on the good side, we should be getting pretty close now to unlocking the bigger arrows, the 600 grain arrows. And those will do the same thing. Those will also let us hunt those big animals. They're for class, excuse me, 7 and 9. Okay, there we got our small game arrows. They're only for class 1 or 2, 1 and 2 rather. So as far as just game, it's going to be bunnies. It's going to be, I think, coyote. But it will include all our birds. Like, we popped a shot at a turkey the other day with a compound bow with the 420 grain arrows. And it was too big of ammo. Are you going to turn? Okay, you're not going to turn, so we're not going to take the shot just yet. We got a good bit of time. It's only, well, it's about 10:30, so we'll have another hour game time yet in this zone. And we're still trying to pick up these ones we already killed. We got one more down, somewhere down in here. We know where we shot him, and we know where he ran off to, but we do not know where he died. Okay, there he's tracking blood. Where are you going, Gunner? Oh, wrong weapon, wrong weapon. I know, I know. And you're going to turn. With the penetration this thing's have, you can take those like reverse angle shots and still know you're going to get penetration into one, if not two lungs. Okay, he's still tracking. Wow, that must have been a bad shot on that buck we had, because he ran from the shore all the way down along the shore and then all the way up over this hill. Wow. And we're just popping deer left and right while we're walking around here. This is great. Where'd he head off to now? He's up this way. And still, with all the ones we've taken, we're just barely into a light purple color here now. I think we're going to try... She spooked. She spooked. I think we might try to get our loadout set up that we can carry the M1, the crossbow, and a compound bow would be really tits. Especially when we go to like Silver Ridge Peaks and that. We can have the crossbow set up with the heavy arrows for the big game. And combine that with that heavy draw weight, and then have the compound bow set up for like our mid-size animals with the 400 grain arrows. And this one did run quite a ways. How much health? Oh, it's almost dead. Okay. We should find it pretty soon. I hope we find a body. If we came all this way to have it clot and stop bleeding, I'm going to be upset. No, there it is. Okay, let's just run. We're getting a little low on time in this zone. I know, Gunner. I know. You're right there. You're a good boy. Yeah, this was our other buck that we shot a while ago right at the shore. Oh, shot him in the head. That's why he took so long to... That's why he took so long to die. But man, look how far we tracked that son of a gun. Alright, let's head back towards our, where is... There's our way marker. We'll head back towards our stand. And we'll still have a little bit of time left. 45 minutes of game time left in the zone. Official zone time. And then they may hang out a little bit more. We are only at 1 hour of broadcast time, so we can go hunt another area yet. So you can see too a difference that it's made in our game, getting that soft feet perk fully unlocked. You know, we walked up on that whole group of 6 of them, 5 or 6 right there, and even with Gunner with us running around, we got right up within like 20 meters of them, and they didn't even really know we were there. Okay, so here we're back at our tree stand. Okay, Gunner. Lay down, buddy. Let's see what we got running around in here. That'll definitely stir them up, and that should keep them out of that area down there now. Now we popped like 2 or 3 of that group standing down there. They should be more likely to come up in here to some different areas. How are we doing? Right at 11 o'clock. Yeah, we got a little purple now. So these critters, they're going to be a little wary. They're going to be a little bit on alert. Where can we go next? We can go back up to this little lake up here. We've cleared off all the hunting pressure off that spot yet. And as well, I did a scouting mission the other day, and we did find one more drink zone here at the southern part of this lake. We had 2 up here, 1 out on this peninsula, and 1 right here along this shoreline. But man, the undergrowth and the vegetation up along here is so thick. We're gonna like have to go in and hunt with just the bow. Because there's no place along that lake really where you can put a stand. It's all smaller trees. It's a little bit different biome than this one. You don't have these tall trees or shorter trees, and way more undergrowth. That was the spot we were saying that we couldn't even see 10 feet in front of us, much less 10 meters. That we really had to sneak through, take our time, and listen. Like for any little footsteps, that was the only clues we had that there were any animals in the area. It is possible that they do not want to come back in here now, that we have taken quite a few of them. But we'll give it a little bit of time here yet. We'll give it have a little patience. Okay, let's have a look and see just how many we did take out of here today. Today is the 16th. Wow. 2, 4, 6, 8. We took 8 out of here. Alright, a couple more minutes. If there's nothing going on, we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce out of this area and go hunt someplace else. Whoa, what was that? Okay, we know that's a buck. So we're gonna try this Snort Wheeze call again. It is supposedly a little more effective on buck. And as well, we do know it has a longer range. So we'll see if we can get him to come on down. Like I said, there is a perk that you can get for your calls. That the big thing with it is, one, it increases the range of your calls. 2 points, I believe, increases the effectiveness. And then with 3 points, that you have a chance that when you make a call, they will immediately make a call back to you, letting you know that your call was effective. Without that, you just kind of have to wait and see if something comes wandering in. You know, you don't have that proof that it works. But we're going to try and maximize our calling by using the combination of both calls. So that we'll have 2 chances to attract the same deer instead of just 1 chance. I do believe that the whitetail and, well, a lot of these work on the blacktail too, but the doe bleat, the snort wheeze that we have, and then the buck grunt call, yeah, there's something moving. There's something coming. I thought I heard footsteps. I believe that's the most number of any animal in the game. Like, there is only 1 elk call. You know, there is only 1 moose call. There's only 1 roe deer call. But for the whitetail, you have a choice of 3. I thought I heard footsteps. Maybe it was Gunner rustling around down below us. Time, okay, this is 11:23. I think we're going to jump down. I think we are going to take a little walk, maybe, up towards where we just heard that one. And then I think we're going to jump up. We have a tent up by that one lake up to the north. And we can fast travel up there. We'll do another time reset, and we'll go hunt that little tiny lake up there. We've had some pretty decent luck out of that lake, as well as the valley to the east of it, man. We were dropping mule deer like crazy up in there. We've even seen coyotes, a bunch of turkey up in there. And, oh, that's good. That was where we got our first diamond whitetail, our first diamond period since restarting the stream. But it was a diamond whitetail that we got right to the east of that lake. So we're gonna go up there and give it a shot. But that was a buck that growled at us, made that noise at us. So we're gonna see if we can get him quick. And we got Gunner right alongside of us, so we know if we get too close and we hear him give that little whine, we know we're about to spook something, that we got something around us. Now, for the schedule of the whitetail, we do know that the eating time is before. The eating time is before the drink time. So they eat, and then they come into the drink spots. But we do not know what is after, whether they go to eat again or to rest. We haven't really found any whitetail rest zones. So our intel on the whitetail is still incomplete. We don't have a full schedule. There they go. There they go. Yeah, there's whitetail. See, now they're traveling. And where they were at, they're traveling up out of this zone down here. There was some down here drinking. So that's okay. We can get them. Oh yeah, listen to you. We'll get in under our cover. The wind is not perfect, but it's not bad either. And there we got a doe. And another doe. Man, there was a buck with you guys. Where did he go? What was that? There he is. There he is. 45 meters. Okay. We do have a 50 meter 0. And he's going to run. I think we missed him. I think we put it in a tree. I was not sure how much to lead him. You know, because you can tell, bullet, when you fire a rifle, bullet's pretty quick. I mean, it's almost instantaneous from the time you pull that trigger to the time it hits. But we've noticed with the bow that we've had to lead them a little bit more. It's a little longer flight time. It's not that instant, from the boom to the hit. So I was not sure how much to lead them, and I think I put that arrow or that bolt in one of these tree trunks. Let's see if we got lucky. We'll have Gunner. Come on up here, pal. We'll have Gunner look around, see if there's any blood. Probably not. No, he is tracking blood. Holy smokes. I think we let him just enough. He's already down to 50% health, medium bleed rate. I think we guesstimated correctly on that lead, that's for sure. Yeah, we're coming, buddy. We're coming. And there's our dead buck. Good deal, good deal. That is number 9 for today. He looks to be decent size. He might probably only be a bronze. Yep, he's only a bronze. And we got, yeah, we hit the spine. We hit the vertebrae. That's okay. That's all good. That's one more that has a chance to respawn a little bit higher. A little bit bigger. A little bit more points. And so far, yeah, we made some cake today. We're up to almost 24,000. And how are we doing with... yeah, we're almost ready to hit level 20. Good deal. Our archery score is jumping up there, man. We're up over 1,100 points. We're getting there. We are definitely getting in there. Okay, so let's go ahead. We want to continue this good luck. We're going to jump up to this tent that we placed up here. We're going to hunt this lake a little bit. And then we're also going to come up here and check this valley out again. This is where we've been finding mule deer and the turkey and just a little bit of everything. We did take our diamond whitetail was right in here, right off this area. So let's jump and see what we can find. We'll reset our clock. We'll check our supplies out here while we're up here. That is one of the beautiful things about the tent, is we still have access to our storage and our store. So we can restock whatever we need. 42 arrows. That should do us for this hunt yet. That's quite a bit. Okay, we want to reset. We'll say 750. Yeah, that'll give us like 10 minutes to get in there. And yes, now to rest here was only $188. To rest in one of the outposts is $250. So it is a little bit cheaper when you rest in a tent. Now, last time we were up here, we did find right there, yeah. Oh, look at you. They have an eating zone right there. So before, we couldn't really go up and smack any of them because it would have been a rifle. Using a rifle on the ground, we would have taken major hunting pressure. But now with the bow, with the archery skill, we can take them from the ground. Now these guys, they're... Oh, we got some up here too, huh? That's new. We haven't seen too many come from up on the hillside when we've been here before. But their eating zone will finish just at the same time this drink zone becomes active. So we could very easily have them guys walk down here right into our kill zone. Now we are just walking for right now because we don't want to spook those guys up north. And we do have enough time that we'll still be able to get in here and get in our stand before any action goes down. But yeah, that was interesting hearing a call coming from up on this hillside. In our times here so far, we have not heard anything or seen anything. Like anything, deer, coyote, anything up there on that hillside. Everything's all been out of the valley up here. or coming from where those guys were just eating. Again, we've seen nothing come out of this area yet in our times hunting here. But every time you hunt a spot, you know, always try to pay attention to those little details and figure out the routine. Figure out where they're, you know, where the deer or animals are coming in and out at, what time, whether it's early in the drink zone, late in the drink zone. All that information, you know, will pile up slowly but surely and give you a very good picture of what's going on and will help you out in your future hunts. If we take a quick look at the map here, at this lake here, when we hunt this south now, when we hunt this southern area, we know right where they're going to come in. There's one spot in the trees. And I even said in the last time we hunted it, like, we've seen them come in right through this little break in these trees. And not kidding, 5 minutes later, we had like 6 deer roll right down through there. You know? Oh yeah, we're gonna have turkey come through right here, right at about 8 o'clock, even before the zone comes, and they're gonna walk right underneath of us. And not 5 minutes later, turkeys came through, one walked right underneath of us, and we shot him. So every little tidbit of information that you can get about these animals' habits will pay off. Okay, let's check our ranges here, because we can go roughly 60 meters with the crossbow. So they still have to kind of come in right to the edge of these trees, basically. Yeah, they're going to have to come in underneath these trees. So if they act like they have been, we've seen them right along this little stretch of grass here. We've seen them right in at these bushes. Some of them, there was a couple that hid back right in behind these trees here. And we've seen one or two actually come down. We actually had one come down and stand right in front of us, and one sneak down along this rough embankment. So it'll be interesting to see if they stick to their habits and go to those same places again, or maybe, you know, you will always see a little bit of variation in the zones. See if they maybe come to a little bit different spot. And all our time is hunting up here, we have yet to see anything come out of these woods, or out of up here. That it's mostly all been coming out of this northern valley, rather to the east. They come out of this valley here and come down. Or, you know, now that they have this feed zone here, they'll come north out of that zone. 8:16, they usually do show up right at 8:30. This is not one of the early zones where you see them come rolling in at 8 o'clock. It's usually 8:30 or, you know, 8:45. There we go. That's one of the bucks that's up there feeding. Listen to him. Wow. He sounded like a beast, huh? Let's try our snort. Well, first off, let's see the distance that zone is away. 172 meters. Okay, so now we're actually glad we have the Snort Wheeze call, because that's in range of that. It would not be in range of our doe bleat. Oh, we want to get Gunner. Lay down, buddy. Oh, you're back there. Okay, you should be safe from getting trampled on today. Up over behind this hill. What is up? What is up behind this? Oh, we don't know what's up behind this hill. We haven't explored up there too much. We may have to go for a little walk up in there. Well, that's about 100 meters up to the... Is that the doe? Sounds like a doe. No, it sounds like a buck. It's saying buck. Where are you hiding at? And he did sound like he was right on top of us. Right there. Ah, frickin' reload. Low. Too low. Say, I was surprised he didn't run, but there they just did. So that must be 5 meters. If the top, the center one there, the top is 50 meters, the middle one must be 55, and then the bottom one must be 60. Alright, we'll file that away. Any hunting pressure? No. Okay, so we didn't hit them guys. So with a couple minutes to calm down, they should come back. Yeah, we went right in between his feet. Right there. 30 meters. Okay, good. We got a 0 for 30 meters. And we got us a dead doe. We will take that money. We will take that archery XP. And we will be happy about it. That's for sure. We have calls coming from down here now. A little different spots. That's good. That's good. What's down that way? There is a mule zone or mule deer zone. But nothing else whitetail that we've found yet. We have anything coming out of this valley so far? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and there's a buck too. He's out a bit yet. He's at 75 meters. Come on in a little bit closer. We don't want to... I don't want to use the rifle. If we can take you out silent, SBD, silent but deadly style, we will do it. But if he's going to stay right at 75, we may have to pop him with the M1. Is that one right there standing? I can't. It looks almost like there's one sitting right there, but I don't see it really moving. We got footsteps. We got footsteps in close. Ah, there. 55 meters. Okay, so this one we should use the middle one. Too high. Come on. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go play around at the target range a little bit with this thing. I mean, obviously we know that middle dot is going to be whatever our 0 is. It's the second one and the third one that we're not too sure about. Okay, let's try something crazy and go. Oh, that was way over. Wow. Oh. Come on. Hold still, buddy. Still over his head. We got his attention there, that's for sure. We'll give him a moment and we'll call again. So we only have the one kill so far here. But we know they're around. We know they're in here. Looks like one's come back. Yeah, there's the buck there. Oh, there's a bunch of them coming back. Oh, that's a nice buck. He is way too far away. I am hearing footsteps again. Something down in here. Right there. Oh, there's a buck. Right over his frickin' head. Come on. Sounded like a doe there. And all those ran? They should not have run from a bow. There's a little buck. That went right frickin' through him. Did you see the dirt go up? I saw the dirt pop up literally right behind him. And we didn't hit him? Luckily, these arrows are rather cheap because we're burning through them with bad shots. We may have to go to New Zealand to the shooting range sooner than we expected. How are we doing on time? 9:03. It's a little bit frustrating, but trying to make those shots and having it miss literally by inches. There, they're back. 70 meters. Look, let's just get right in that middle one. That's a dead buck. Alright. So that's 20 meters difference. If the top one's 50... Oh, and there you go running. Oh, that was a dam there. That was near miss. Are you mad? Are you mad? We're starting to figure it out a little bit. Those are at 50 meters. Each one of those dots is a 20 meters difference. So we would have this dot for 50 meters, middle dot for 70 meters, bottom dot 90 meters. Now I'm sure when we go to like a 30 meters zero or a 10 meter zero, that's going to change. It's not going to be quite so big of a number. But that is definitely something we need to file in our mental file. Where are you going? You're going to go up? No? You're coming right down here along the shoreline. Okay. We'll take it. Now we're being a little more effective with the bow here, the crossbow. Figuring out those sights. Because they don't tell you any of this. In the tutorial, when you get the DLC, nothing. They're just like, here you go. Yep. Yeah, now we got to figure it out. So even though this is a 50 meter zero, we can make shots up to 90 meters. Is that you right there? So we got 1, 2, 3, and that one up here on the hill, 4. 4 dead here now. And we should have, yeah, barely any hunting pressure. Excellent, excellent. That's what we want. When we roll into an area like this, we want to be able to sit up here and just knock them out. You know, if we were doing the way we were originally doing when we first started our career, you know, with shooting a rifle from the ground, we would already have to leave this area. We would have so much hunting pressure that we would be very, very close, within 1 or 2 kills of deleting this zone. But now we can sit up here and pop like 16 of them. We can pop at least 8 without worrying about it. Okay, we may want to jump down and gather up our dead. Maybe stir these guys up a little bit by walking around. And, you know, who knows, like we did the last time, we ended up shooting more from the ground, walking around trying to clean up our dead than we did actually out of the stand. And now you're going to start calling, huh? Fuck it, we'll take a spine shot. You're dead. Where's your buddies go? Oh, they went off on that way, huh? Okay, cool. Another dead buck. Yeah, now at least I think we got the site figured out for 50 meters. Yep, there we go. That's where we want, right behind that front leg. Right into those lungs. Right lung, liver, left lung, stomach. Boom. We will go ahead and use a little bit of stealth. And now again we have to be worried about our scent again. That is such a nice bonus of the structures. There's one right there. Kaput. So that was number 1 we picked up. This is number 2. We have number 3, number 4, and number 5. Oh yeah, see, they're up here higher than these trees. You're right at 56 meters, huh? Okay, We can do that. Stir them out of that area a little bit. Where we get you? Right, that's one lung. Yeah, left lung, liver. So much freaking penetration. Look at that. It went halfway through that animal. Say we get those 600 grain. We get those 600 grain arrows. We'll be taking these same type of shots and doing the same exact thing to moose, to Roosevelt elk, to a lot of those bigger creatures. We'll be dropping them right in their frickin' tracks just like this. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was low on the leg. That was low on the leg. That's going to take her a while to bleed out. But should still be fatal. Yeah, we got dead deer laying all over the place in here. I love it. Now just getting, like I said, now we are getting a little more hunting pressure now that we're on the ground, but we're still using the bow. Ooh, look at those rack. Look at that. The way that curves in. Tines are a little small. I'm going to guess silver, possibly gold. It is a gold. By, wow, 10 points, 15 points. Both lungs. Well, that was totally the wrong zero. I had to guess. I had to guess the range on that one. But that was a hit. And again, will probably be fatal. But it is so nice we don't have to be chained to that stand, that structure anymore. Okay, that's a stone. I thought that might have been a dead deer laying up there. Look, boom, boom. Stacking them up. Stacking them up. That's a buck too, huh? Okay, we'll come get you. I think we need 3,000 archery points to unlock the big arrows, but I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, that's nice. Look how thick those tines are. Silver? Yeah. Look at that. We started off hitting the scapula. So we hit bone, and it still had enough penetration to come through the lung, the stomach, the liver, and the intestines. And there we leveled up. Sit down, buddy. We got something coming in here. Dead buck. That's what was coming in there. And it is nice too to have that super short range, 10 meters. Obviously, she's not at 10 meters, but yeah, we are piling them up. How much longer do we have in this drink zone? Hour and a half. Hour and a half of game time. We are building up. It is getting a bit purpley. So these guys are going to start being a little more skittish when they come in here. But I think we've taken enough out of here. We're going to be good to go here shortly. What's our time check? It is almost 11 o'clock at night here. My wife is going to come in and give me that disapproving look that she was going to want to go to bed. Yeah, she has, she's also on YouTube, my wife, and she has a pretty successful channel to something totally different than what I'm doing. But she has the entire living room. She has like her office set up in the living room. And so I come to the bedroom. And then she's gonna growl at me and want to go to bed. So we'll see if we get any more kills out of here. No, not found. Okay. Now, I did put on my schedule that I'm going to be running like hour and a half game sessions, but, you know, they're more likely going to be like closer to 2 hours, especially with the hunter. I'd rather put it a little short and, you know, announce it being a little shorter than it actually is, than to announce it being like 2 or 3 hours and then only go on like an hour and a half. We do have our schedule up. Like I said, we're going to be doing like our Conan Exiles. We just did a major reboot on that series, showing off all kind of tips and tricks for getting basically free XP and free money in the game. So we're going to be doing that at noon Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, noon to 6 p.m. here. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing just what we're doing now. Killing some big old animals. Yeah, I think we are done. I think they're not going to come back in here. They ran up into this valley. We'll walk on up here. We got a few more minutes yet before we wrap up. We'll keep walking around here. Said it is so nice to not be shackled to the structures. Oh, there's blood. We got more to track. So when you pick up the animal, the blood trails disappear. So if you're still finding blood, you still got an animal out there somewhere. So we are not quite done just yet. Yeah, oh man, that's some heavy bleeding too. Medium bleed rate. Okay, what'd you find, Gunner? Oh, you found us a little doe. It's alright. Money's money, honey. We will take it. Weren't we just at 24,000? Now we're at 28,000. Another $4,000 sitting up here in this little lake. Now we will have to spend a little bit of loot to re-up our bolts. I believe they are 770 for 10. So we're going to drop probably about 1,400 to 2,100. Well, actually, probably 2,200 to get us about 30 more bolts. We did go through some today, man. Woo! Not all of them were hits, but man, once we figured out that sight, then they became very, very lethal. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Let's do one last thing here quick. Let's get our final kill count for today. And 16. Yeah. Okay. Wow, we almost filled up the whole first page. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 whitetail taken out today. So we did take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 doe. But, hey, we need the money. We need the XP. Is there any more blood around before we finally wrap it up? Can you find anything else, Quick Gunner? No? Okay. Alright, so we definitely had a very good kill count. We will be back again tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Italy time. And we will continue the slaughter. And I think we are going to be hanging on to this crossbow a little bit. So, from myself, the Gray Hair Gamer, from Gunner, the Wonder Dog, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for hanging out. New viewers, returning viewers. Man, we like hanging out with all you guys. And if you did enjoy the content, please consider giving that follow, giving that subscription, giving that thumbs up on the YouTube, following us on Twitch. Every little bit of your support goes a long way in helping this channel grow and get better. So thanks again. And until next time, Hunter, keep your eyes on that prize. Keep your crossbow loaded, because you never know where that next diamond or that great one is going to be. Thanks again for joining us, and take care. Good hunting.